Hello, welcome. This is Sports This Morning. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakman.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Taya Salam.
Okay, let's get on with the show now. We'll begin with the CAF Champions League. Enyimba Football Club about Nigeria's only representative at that continental competition suffered a 2-1 loss to Mamelodi Sundowns in their second game of the group phase of the CAF Champions League. The People's Elephants are now feeling the heat.
Yeah, definitely they're feeling the heat, and they will have to wait until August when they will face Zamalek to know if they have a chance of even moving out from the group stage. Okay, from there right now, we'll talk about Euros. It starts today, talking about the quarterfinals. Portugal and Poland will start that onslaught. And for the coach of Poland, he actually wants referees to protect Lewandowski simply because he says that guy has been fouled so many times, even more than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, right. Fernando Santos, the coach of Portugal, I'm sure can say the same thing about his star man, Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, also on the show, on day 3 at Wimbledon, there was no major drama on the court as Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer advanced to the 3rd round, while Agnieszka Radwanska and Petra Kvitova also won their first round matches. No drama on the courts, okay?
Right.
But off the courts, the rains are pouring down, and a lot of games are being postponed and delayed and not concluded.
Yeah.
And I wonder what's going on. Just one court, just center court has got a roof, over it at Wimbledon, and it's starting to really affect the schedule. And I imagine we're going to have a lot of players start complaining really soon.
Yeah, some players complained at the French Open, and
I mean, they did, yeah.
Some also went on to win it. So actually the one who complained most happened to be the one that won it.
Yeah,
like that.
I know where you're going there, but for the likes of Novak Djokovic, for the likes of Roger Federer, I mean, they already have an advantage over the others because they're in the 3rd round already. The games have not been shifted or delayed or postponed because they've been playing on center courts.
Yeah.
So, good one for them. Roger Federer won his game yesterday very convincingly against
Marcus Wales.
I mean, the guy was ranked 772 in the world, and a lot of people were rooting for him. Obviously, a homeboy, local lad, thinking it was going to upset a 7-time Wimbledon champion. It wasn't going to happen, but he emerged from the game with his dignity intact. He had a good game, gave a good account of himself. And
especially in the second set.
Yeah, but he just met a better player.
Yeah, definitely. I think the reason why most of the fans were actually rooting for him was the way in which he actually got into Wimbledon. For a long time, he had been trying to actually qualify for a Grand Slam. He hasn't been able to do that, especially the one at home. And the fact that earlier this year in February, he felt, okay, enough is enough for him. He needs to stop playing tennis and just go straight into coaching. And he's just 25. But he met a girl who told him, look, you can take another shot. And he gave it a shot. And right now, he was able to make it into the main draw. So I think that's a fantastic one for him. You know what it means to play through qualifiers, play 5 games and get into this. And when he won his first game, it was more like he has already won the Grand Slam.
Yeah,
He's facing Federer in the second round. Yeah.
And this guy, Novak Djokovic, had like an easy run against Adrian Manarino. Djokovic, when he's playing tennis, you just want to watch. So you'd understand that's it, and he's saying bring it on, bring it on. When he starts doing that, you know that this guy is not joking.
Scary stuff from Djokovic. That was his 30th straight Grand Slam win. The 3rd longest in the history of men's tennis. Wow. And Novak Djokovic, I mean, it's going to be very, very hard to stop him in this year's competition.
That's right. Yeah. And again, Agnieszka Radwanska still powering on, defeated opponent from Ukraine. And then
Katarina Kozlova.
Yeah, this was a good one for her. And also Petra Kvitova also getting a victory. So no drama yet, guys. It's just what it is. Except for Anna Ivanovic, and we all know she was really ready for this competition. Needs to pick up a form again. But we're waiting from maybe tomorrow, Saturday.
First of all, let us pray the weather cooperates. Let's pray the rains cooperate
because we saw that the French Open.
Because if that doesn't happen, we're going to keep having this backlog, of matches, and we're not going to get into the latter rounds of the competition. And we'll be able to start talking about the upsets, confirmation of the results. The 2 second round matches that were completed yesterday, just 2. Djokovic over Adrian Manarino, 6-4, 6-3, 7-6. And Federer defeated Marcus Willis, 6-love, 6-3, 6-4.
I tell you, Tayo and Cecilia, one of the games that really got me talking, that's the ATP, the Wimbledon, they're not talking about Dominic Thiem. Actually defeated Florian Mayer. It was a difficult one, but the youngster stayed focused and went on to get that victory, 7-5, 6-4, 6-4.
No surprises there for me. Dominic Thiem, this season on the ATP tour has been very, very impressive. Yeah, very consistent as well. So I'm not surprised he was able to beat Florian Mayer. And for Djokovic, he's going to play the winner between Thomas Bellucci or Sam Querrey. That game, was suspended in the second game yesterday. So in the second set, I beg your pardon. So hopefully they can complete their game today. Move on to the next round of the competition.
Okay, Dominic Thiem didn't get you guys talking. This one's, I'm sure we didn't see coming. Bernard Tomic defeating Fernando Verdasco. That's youthfulness over experience, and at the end of the day, the youngster stayed focused and then went on to get a good win for his career. Look, at this stage, if you're playing at the Grand Slams and you're beating guys that have been there, done that, then you're playing good tennis.
Sometimes when you're young, I think that age sometimes just has to play. And Fernando Verdasco hasn't really been a top tennis player, Early in his career, was better. For most really the last 3 years, he hasn't really been top-notch and everything. So I wasn't really surprised about that. But I think the younger players are showing that, hey, look, they're actually coming up in this tournament and they're doing good. That's why we're actually thinking, hey, Williams upsetting Federer now.
Okay, that's it. Update coming from the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. We're hoping that the rains, just cooperate with the tennis, so we'll get to give you more updates coming from the championship. And leaving that now, 36 more days to the 2016 Rio Olympics. You know the name Michael Phelps. When you talk about the Olympics, Michael Phelps just comes to mind. And guys, he has qualified for his 5th Olympics. This guy, I don't know, I could forget about Michael Phelps forever, and he still wants to come get an Olympic gold medal in swimming.
Incredible stuff. Cecilia, what is there to say about this guy? This guy's
phenomenal.
phenomenal athlete. One of the greatest of all time when it comes to the Olympics. The most decorated. I mean, this guy has won more gold medals than some countries. Put together. I'm not going to go and name
them. No, you shouldn't. No.
Because, you have an idea of
no. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, 18 gold medals and 22 medals.
Wow.
As in 22 medals in all, and 18 of them actually to be the top one.
That's more than some countries have actually won in their history of the Olympics. I'm not naming names, like I said. Congratulations. It's good to see him back. A lot of issues out the pool in the USA. DUIs, drunken driving. It's absolutely a serve time, community service. It's good to see him rise above all that to qualify for his 5th Olympics. And it's going to be good to see him.
Another testament that the Catching Them Young program is very, very important. He's just 31.
Come on.
31.
I remember the time he announced his retirement after the games. I think it wasn't even after London 2012 games. It was 2008 when he says he was retiring. Then we saw him in London, and of course, I think he's a top star, he's a top swimmer, and he just wants to maintain that. At 31, he'll definitely be going strong, but you'll definitely have to battle the South African, about Charles Leclerc, the guy who won, the 100, I think it was 100 meters butterfly.
200 meters.
200 meters butterfly in 2012.
So good competition is coming for the South African, because Michael Phelps has qualified after winning the 200 meters butterfly trials in the United States. He also owns the world record in the event and touched the world in a winning time of 1 minute 54.84 seconds. You see, the guy owns the record, and at 31 is still going on strong. It's just coming to tell the South African, hey, if you're not well prepared, I'm coming back for my medal.
Okay, we also try to qualify for the 100.
It's fine.
And 200 individual medaling. So, I mean, he gets qualified for those
to go. And you won't bet against Michael Phelps adding a couple more gold medals to his collection in Rio. Are you going to bet against that?
No, I won't.
No.
That was very clear. All right, we'll be talking about our golfers that are pulling out of the 2016 Rio Olympics. We said it yesterday, Jordan Spieth, everyone is waiting. Is he going to be part of it? And this guy is still undecided.
Jordan Spieth.
36 days to go. You should know if you're going to be at a major tournament as the Olympics.
Exactly.
You should be preparing. You should start your program, your conditioning. And this guy is saying he's undecided. He doesn't want to go.
No, he says he just wants to check the information around him. You know, find more facts about
how long is that taking
about the Zika virus and see how bad it is. If it's gonna go. Come on, the guy is still very young. He still got more Olympics to go. Maybe four more for him.
Jordan Smith, 2 months to a major championship. You're already prepared. You're coming out to talk about your program. 36 days to the Olympics. You're still undecided. It's all right. Let's listen to Jordan Smith and talk to us why he's still undecided about going to the Rio Olympics. We'll be right back.
Right now, I'm uncertain. Always been excited about the possible opportunity, but there's quite a few different factors that would turn somebody away from going. It's not just one, there's quite a few factors. So I personally have not received enough information that would allow me to make a confident decision either way at this point. So it'll be, as we gather further information, I'll be able to lean one way or the other. And when I feel confident, either side, make the choice.